Like on the climate change issue, nobody knows where this is going, but everything we can do is not going to stop it from changing and happening. And every year, the latest scientific information indicates that it's happening faster and to a greater degree than anybody thought. I think it's potentially very serious. My name is Ken Dawson. My farm is called Maple Spring Gardens, and we own a 79-acre farm in Cedar Grove, North Carolina. We raise vegetables, small fruits, cut flowers, bedding plants, and culinary and medicinal herbs, all of which is sold within about 25 miles of the farm in the Chapel Hill and Durham areas. The first year that I sold produce at the Carrboro Farmers Market, we had a few hand tools and a borrowed rototiller and an old station wagon and tilled up the corner of some friend's pasture. And that was 35 years ago. The farm has grown a great deal. We have 8 employees, we have greenhouses, we have tractors, we have land, lots of resources to work with now, and we produce a lot more food than we did then. But it was a long, slow process. Here in the southeast, we get all kinds of weather. It's very changeable. The main thing that we see that is probably to some degree attributed to climate change is the increasing volatility of the weather. And the highs are getting to be higher and the lows lower in terms of temperatures, rainfall, periods of drought, and so forth. And that seems pretty consistent with what I hear from everybody around who's farmed in this part of the country for an extended period of time. It's just becoming more volatile and more unpredictable. And every year we have periods when it's too wet and periods when it's too dry. We're prepared to irrigate everything that we grow. We have covers to cover things to protect them from late frosts or early freezes in the fall. But what really makes our farming system as resilient as it is the high level of diversity in what we do, both in terms of diversity of varieties of crops, longer planting seasons. We do many successions of plantings. So all of these are different strategies that help to buffer out some of the extremes that we're going to encounter in the weather, because we just never know what's coming. Whereas in other parts of the country, people are starting to see shifts in weather patterns that they've never seen before. There's nothing we haven't already seen in the South. We're just getting more of it. I think certainly we all have an obligation to do everything we can to reduce carbon emissions and decrease our own personal impact on the climate. If you look at the numbers on the impact of increase in temperature on grain production, for example, just a very few degrees increase in actual average summer temperature on corn and wheat and soybean and rice production, the yields start being cut very dramatically. So all of a sudden people are getting less harvest because the summers are hotter now. So I think the potential impact on agriculture of climate change is very serious. I think things are going to look a lot different by the time you folks are my age.